My name is Ernest Mwangi from Fit Nation, commonly known as Prince. Fit Nation came as a result of Honda enthusiasts we are a Honda group of people who are enthusiastic about our cars, normally from the brand Fit. We began this group back in 2020, around the COVID time. That's when we normally met, but by then it was not Fit Nation. We were just a group of people who own Fit. That's how it all began. Then as more people joined our group, that's when we came with the idea of maybe forming a group. As we start the club, the main issue was us trying to understand our cars. Back then, it was very hard to identify or find solution to some of the problems that our cars were having. So once you find somebody who was already have a similar type of car, and they were looking for a solution, maybe it's a problem that you have previously dealt with. Such common interest are the things that brought us together. In 2020, we had not even begun Fit Nation. It was just, we had even no WhatsApp group. We were like 6 people. We could just maybe call one another, WhatsApp, and then form a common meeting point where we could meet. But as time grew by the time we were reaching to 2021, that's when we formed our first WhatsApp group in 2021. And now from there, whatever brought people to our group were the events we were doing, the drives we were going, how we were meeting, at the chilling spots we were going, and the commonality of the same car.
From the bustling streets of Nairobi to the backroads in the countryside, the car club Fit Nation is a tight-knit family bound by their shared devotion. They meet regularly, celebrating their automotive companions and sharing stories of their unforgettable journeys.
Long are the days where we say the car in front of you is a Toyota. These days it's all about Honda because of the reliability, the cost, and such of the things. So most people have turned to the brand Honda. And most people, because of the cost of maintaining the car, cost of purchasing the car, and the reliability of the same car, most have tuned to the Fit brand. So as a result, more people joined our group. And in 2022, the beginning of mid-2022 and the end of 2022, it's when our group began to grow. That's when we found that we have already reached our first 50 mark point. But now in 2023, it's when now the group grew even bigger.
These Fit enthusiasts are as diverse as Kenya's landscapes, yet they find common ground in their love for these compact marvels. They also embark on drives that are inspired by extending support and giving back to the society.
For the activities, we've done a couple. We've done the drives. Apart from the drives, we are now planning our first major trip to the coast. We are planning to go to Voi for our first mega children's home visit. We are planning to go this December. It's a drive on 9th. We visit the children's home on 10th, and then we come back on the same 10th evening. But some of the drives that we have had is going to Mount Ololokwe. We did that earlier this year. It's a trip we did around August. We went to Ololokwe, that trip to Isiolo, through the route for Nanyuki. It was a very great one. We've also had one from the first one. Before even the group grew, we had gone to Ngong. It was just like a try and error first, to see if people would show up, and the turnout for Fit Nation is always great. Right after Ololokwe, we had another one for Suswa. We had close to 50 cars attending. That was something because we almost shut down Ngong Town. 50 cars on a Sunday, it's not a small thing. People were coming from church and then there were 50 fits. It was not something small. One of the major requirements of joining our club is, first, you have to own a Honda Fit. You must be a Honda Fit member by owning a car. Secondly, this group you join by, it's a willing buyer, willing seller. Nobody will ever force you to join the group. It's if you want to join the group. So for those who want to join the group, they can reach out to us via our social media pages. We are active on Facebook, Fit Nation Kenya, IG, Fit Nation Kenya, TikTok, Fit Nation Kenya. Apart from being a car group, all about cars and how to maintain our cars and everything to do our cars, we feel like as a group we have a big space that we can fill in terms of numbers. So once we say like we are giving back to the society in terms of visiting a children's home, it's a great impact that I feel that Fit Nation can do well. In terms of our events, we normally have a calendar. It's quarterly. We have, each quarter has its own calendar because there are those events that we try and catch up, depending also on the current car community in Kenya, because there are those events that also involve other cars. Like right now, this trip that we are going to Voi, we've also invited other car groups. We have the Anot Kenya event coming, we have the Nismo Kenya coming, we also have the Suzuki Swift owners also joining us. They have agreed to join us. And we are doing this as a group, as a collaboration, so that we can give back to the society in terms of having that children's home. The greatest misconception in Fit Nation is all about Uber guys. Trust me, 3/4 of the people see watu wa Uber. We may look like Uber guys, but trust me, once you see these cars and you come close to them, you'll change your narrative, because these cars on the road, they're not just Ubers. There's so much to Fit Nation more than the Uber you see. Because at that trip for Suswa we did, the comment section was burning. People were like, wameenda Suswa, so that's why naitisha Uber naambiwa iko 3 kilometers away. Wanasema hakuna Uber Nairobi. It was something. Yeah? So, but the misconception is that, but I'm glad that people are changing the narrative, because the Kenyan car community is growing. And there's so much that people are learning that they were not learning before. That's why you see that as people grow, you find people are saying that my best car is going to be a Lamborghini, nini. But as you grow, unapata mtu amechange the perspective. Kuna mtu alikuwa na Forester, akasema yangu ni Forester. Huyo mtu atokimpatia Lamborghini, yes, he will have it, but ile yake hatatupa, he'll still have it. Yeah, because also there's so much that people are learning, they're coming to learn. Fit Nation, our 5-year plan is big. Yes, we want to, there's so much that we can do for the car community. Like, there's these events that are normally happening. Like we had gone to Masinga. There's that event for Masinga. We never had one of our cars representing, but coming here, we have like 2 cars that we know that we're going to shut down the place. There's a plan we're having as a group, that we have like 2 cars that we are preparing that will be representing. Also, the group we want to show people that there's more to creating a car community, other than it's not a must that you have a Subaru so that you can go to a drive. It's not a must that you have a particular type of car so that you can go to a drive. You just have to find your own people that you relate to. Because for Fit Nation, it's not all about, if you're going to an event, it's not all about Fit Nation. We normally invite other people. That's why even today, we also have like people for Honda Civic. Coming next year, that TT racing will be there actively, not just participating. We normally attend. We never fail to attend because there are those group tickets. We are normally invited. We normally make sure that we attend, but we've never participated. But that is something that we are working on. And coming the first event coming next year, we will be present, not just attending. We'll be present.
Let's get to review different models of Honda Fit.
Hello people, ni Victor hapa from Fit Nation Kenya, na leo tuna review Honda Fit GP5 from the year 2016. Na hii gari ni hybrid, iko na Earth Dreams technology. The reason inaitwa Earth Dreams technology ni Honda wali come up na in a way that hizi engine zitakuwa very economical, na bado hii gari inakupa performance. Kwa performance hii gari iko mated with a DCT transmission, a dual clutch transmission, of which dual inamaanisha iko na clutch mbili. Clutch moja ina shift even even odd numbers gears from number 1 to number 7. It's a 7-speed DCT. Kwa hybrid technology wako na battery nyuma. This engine is connected to a motor, electrical motor. Venye hiyo electrical motor ina work in a way that ukislow down iko na kinetic energy inakuwa transferred to electrical energy, ina charge hiyo battery iko nyuma, inakugive power. Kwa DCT transmission hii gari inakupe thrill ya performance. Hii GP5 comes standard with alloy rims from factory, size 15. In your interior GP5 comes with a joystick kama mode of shifting. Hii gari inakupea around 22 kilometers per liter, as you can confirm from this. These are real numbers zenye mwenyewe na enjoy hii gari. This car inakuja na paddle shift. Una enjoy your DCT transmission. In terms of boot space, hii gari inabeba quite number of bags, so kama una shuffle from airport, this is the ideal car to have it. Niliwaambia iko na battery hapa nyuma, ndio hii battery yake hapa hivi. This is what powers the engine na inakupe better fuel economy. Yes.
Together, they are more than just a club. They are a community that supports and inspires each other to explore the world with a sense of adventure. Fit Nation knows no bounds. Even female car enthusiast members have their place in the community. We meet Dr. Christine.
Me, I'm Christine, aka Dr. This is my first car club, and I'm actually, the reason why I joined it was for me this is my first car, so I needed a group where at least I can get all the tech support, any questions I have concerning the car. So for me that was my main idea for joining the group. My journey with cars is actually interesting because actually my mom is, I call her a mechanic, although she's not a mechanic, but she owns a spare parts shop. We have a spare parts shop in Kirinyaga Road. So me, I've grown up with that shop ever since I was small. So me, I grew up seeing all the spare parts. My mom would come home with sometimes some batteries. My dad would come with the extra tires. So I still grew up going to that shop. So that's where I learned all the basics about the car before actually owning a car. So that, for me, I can say that has been my journey with the car. The first challenge I had was having to learn to maneuver the road. For me, that was a bit tough because most of the guy drivers here, guys are a bit tough on the road. So for me, that was my biggest challenge. Another challenge is actually getting to learn about your car. Like now, today, for the first time, it's been raining. Today, I got stuck in the mud. And I was alone, so I had to figure out, okay, what am I going to do? I had to leave the car there. It's okay, I go look for somebody to come to the car. But for me, it was like, now these are part of the experiences that you still have to go to, regardless of your gender, being a chick or a guy. If your car gets stuck, your car gets stuck. You have to figure it out how you're going to do. Yeah, so for me, I've been having those challenges. Even at times, gari kuzimika kwa njia, I have to get jump started on the road. Yeah, so I get those challenges. But I still appreciate because the moment I overcome them, I'm like, I'm a chick and I did that. Gari lizima na nikavurutwa. I'm good. For me, Fit Nation, I love it because it has become more of a community. It's not even just about the car. Even the discussions we have, at times it's more of towards the development of the society. Like now the charity drives we had. Juicy Pier, we also planted trees. So for me, I've come to appreciate the group because we don't only talk about engines and cars and fuel price and all those things. We also talk about how best can we contribute to the community. So for me, I'm glad to be part of this group. There's a time I had gone to town. I was just parked outside my mom's car. Then somebody comes and opens my boot. Is like, and he even literally he puts his luggage inside my boot. So I had to tell me, hey boss, is he Uber? So yes, but those things happen. And then also another time, another lady had to come and look for me to register my car. But I had to tell them, hey, is he Uber? But then again, we don't blame them because there are still guys who are also in the Fit Nation who are still working for the Uber. So it's okay. We accommodate each other. Me, I would encourage you to join the club because the knowledge of cars I have at that time and the knowledge of cars I have right now, it's very different. And then, you know, when you join a club for a car, all the discussions there are centered around your car. So even by default, even if you get to learn through your own experience and also somebody else's experience based on the discussions in the group. So me, I would really encourage anyone, if you have a car, look for that car group, join the car group. It will be more beneficial. And also you get to hang out with cool people and good cars. Yeah, so we would encourage people to join. Actually, me, my dream car is a Mercedes, and actually it's the car I will buy after this. So Mercedes, it's always been my love, and still, personally, I still have a love for red cars, so it's still going to be a red Mercedes. So for me, it's just the class, and German cars, you just have to move to the next level. My handles are doc_Christine, both on Instagram, Facebook, X, and then the handle for the group is FitNation_KE.
Hello guys, hapa hivi sasa tuko na another breed ya Honda Fit. Hii ni Honda Fit RS Racing Sport. Hii gari si hybrid kama zenye nimetoka kuonyesha. Hii gari inakaa na engine ya Honda iVTEC technology. iVTEC inamaanisha intelligence, variable, timing, electric camshafts. Hizi zifanya kazi in a way that ukishaguza over 3500 RPMs inafungulia camshafts lobes hapa for more air intake, for more power to be delivered. So hii gari, it's very nice for high revving. Una rev over 7000 RPM ama kutoka 6500 itakupea good performance. Hii gari committed na a 6-speed transmission gearbox. Ndio kutofautisha na hii gari na the rest of the Honda Fit, inakuja na extra kits kama the bumper itself. These are Mugen front bumper. Also hii gari inakuja na 16-inch alloy. Although hizi zenye ziko hapa ni aftermarket, but kwa braking inakuja na throttle disc for better braking, na bado nyuma inakuja na disc pia for good braking performance. And also hii gari inakaa bado na spoon side mirrors. Hizi ni za aerodynamics. Gari inapenya vizuri hapa nyuma. Bumper yake ni tofauti na bumper ya hizi gari zingine. Iko na diffuser hapa chini na inakam na hii badge RS. Hii badge ndio kila kitu. Kuna watu nimeona wanaenda Kenya Road wananunua badge ya RS, unafikiwa gari ni RS, unauziwa expensive. This is how an RS hukuja ikiwa. Interior wise, this is a 6-speed manual. Iko na 3 pedals. Gari RS ikikam from factory iko na jina RS hapa kwa odometer. Comes with orange car seats specific za Honda Fit RS, na stitches za ya steering na kuja na a bit of the touch of the material ya seats. This is one of the best Honda Fit yenye unaweza pata na uenjoy kama mtu mwenye anapenda speed, mtu anapenda performance.
My name is Isaac. I run a garage called Doc Auto. Doc Auto is located along Thika Road, Loisambu. We are the specialists in Hondas and Mazda cars. We stick to a genuine and manufacturer recommendation. In everything that we do, we really try to maintain this car and make sure that they are well in a load. One thing that you have to understand about Honda, parts zake ni expensive, but because they are genuine, hakuna counterfeit. If you want Honda ikusa vizuri, you have to fike bei ya vitu. Na ukifika bei ya vitu, uko na guarantee that utasimama kwa barabara, utastack na gari itakusa vizuri. In fact, Honda wanakuwa wamekupea warranty ya 400,000 kilometers. Hiyo engine bora ufike manufacturer recommendation. Service intervals we determine, but they recommend 10,000 kilometers. Fully synthetic oil, but a genuine oil. Not only the written. Unajua watu wengi wanakuwa wameandika hapo just 5W30, 5W40, 0W20, but unakutaga apart from the branding, there is a content that is inside the oil. So hiyo ndio inamata sana. So interval kwetu we recommend sana 10,000 kilometers fully synthetic. Either 10,000 kilometers or 6 months. First of all, you have to do a research. Wewe mwenyewe ujue gari yenye unataka, ujue specs zenye unaenda kuangalia. Hata ukienda kwa market, you are getting the Leica. Unajua nataka gari iko na sunroof, nataka manual, nataka gari kwa hivi, iko na mileage hivi. So ukienda hapo, the only thing that unaenda kunegotiate na msee, as long as akona hiyo gari, ni price ya gari. Lakini wakutaga makosa mingi yenye tufanya si kwanza na price. Mimi nataka gari ya Foso. But now unakuta ile gari unapata itakucost more than that money to repair it and make it the way you want.
And as the sun sets over the savannah, the car club of Fit lovers continues to fuel their passion for these iconic cars and the incredible adventures they bring. Join us on this unforgettable journey with Fit Nation Kenya. Discover the joy of driving small, dream big, heartwarming deeds and embracing the open road.